So what is up, guys? It's me here, and welcome back to another video. Today's video, as you know, we have been talking about the subject. I have created a series. I haven't had to add any other videos on the series, so I'm going to do it today. But before we move on to any of the other parts of the series, I made an oopsie, and it's a big one because for the past 11 to 12 days, I currently haven't recorded a video until, I think it was maybe the day before. I don't remember, but yeah, I made an oopsie. I decided to republish those videos, but not make them private. Yeah, they were apparently private. So I made an oopsie. Everybody's now allowed to watch these videos that I currently didn't publish. And I also have published a recent video as well, which is actually not also with the oopsie. So, yeah, there you go. Now we're done talking about that topic. We're going to be talking about verrcut, the first ever DLC for Trader Zombies. Now, verrcut was a, classic zombies map that to this day people are still playing. verrcut expands upon Noct and made it a little bit more challenging, more replayable, and added in probably a very important thing, even to the story. We have perks. Now, perks. We're going to be talking about the 4 classic perks. If you guys are then living under a rock, Quick Revive helps you regain health. It helps you revive players faster. There is no solo ability yet, but I'll be talking about when that comes out. Which it doesn't come out to the next game, so I'm sorry. Now we're going to be talking, and now you also got double tap that increases your fire rate. This is like I said, they upgrade this version later on. So I guess I might as well talk about all these other, perks and stuff, but I'll not talk about that yet. Spicola, literally, you can reload your guns faster. Jug, a very important perk. Now, there are going to be some things that I'm not going to be including, which, for example, is the BO4 mechanics. I will probably add that in my game analogy, which will also be a series coming out after when all the maps are done. So you get some clue of what the idea is. So, Quick Revive has pretty much been on every single Zombies map, including the BO4 Cold War and Vanguard engine. Besides BO1 and War at War, not Naruto. That's it. It's been on every single map. Spicola, on the other hand, has been on verrcut, Shinonuma, Doris, Kino, 5, Ascension, Call of Dead, Shangri-La, Moon, the other BO1 versions instead of Nocturne Totem, Transit, Die Rise, all the Green Run versions of Transit, Nuketown, Mob of the Dead, Buried, Origins, Shadows of Evil, The Giant, Horizon Track, Setsubo, Garad, and Rev. Also, it's also been in every Cold War map, so that means D Machina, Firebase Z, Outbreak, Mauer Totem, and Forsaken. As well as also in Vanguard Zombies, which is also in Durham Fang, Shin Reborn, and Terma Ikla. A very popular perks of those. Now, Double Tap. Double Tap is in verrcut, Shinonuma, Doris, all the BO1 versions of these maps, except Nocturne Totem, Kino, 5, Ascension, Call of the Dead, Origin, not Origins, whoops, Moon, and Shangri-La. And then you got Jug, which has also been on every single map that kind of Spicola has also been on. It's also been on Cold War and Vanguard. So these are very popular perks, which, without this map, there's no such thing as perks, which is the most saddest thing to ever think about. And also, this also map introduced traps, which is the electric trap, for example. The electric trap is something that is very important to zombies. Maybe not to this day, maybe back in the past of all video games, like maybe like for example like BO3. Maybe, well, during that time traps are, well, unique. They were something new. Of course, the ray gun was the only wonder weapon during the time period, but it still made this game replayable. Now, verrcut's layout, and also this might be arguably one of the most scariest maps of all time. Mainly just because you hear screaming in the background. You get separated from your teammates from the start, which I know is a terrible mechanic for some people. But yeah, it is not the worst zombies map. Even including gameplay perspective. Like, honestly, I think there's a lot of maps that are worse on a gameplay perspective. verrcut is easily one of the more better maps to play just because of the fact it is literally, like I said, the second zombies map ever played. And that's why people might be coming back to it to this day. People hated it, maybe just because it hasn't had all the other mechanics like it does in the future. But it is certainly still a pretty good zombies map. Of course, it's not like you're just opening 3 doors and you're just pretty much praying for the ray gun. This map makes that gameplay loop in a whole different way. You try to, have the highest round with your co-op friends. And getting quick revive, double tap, speed cola, and juggernaut. And also trying to get the ray gun, but also trying to open up the doors, which, by the way, there are 10 doors in total on this map. 10. Actually 11. But again, there's a lot of doors, more doors to buy, which makes this game so much more replayable, because then it's not easier to like just have all your weapons and stuff. And not, on the other hand, there's not a lot of room. This room also does the exact same thing. And it also has the exact same theme. So, is this map, it is more replayable. Because, well, you have something to do, which is not just get the ray gun and open, like, 2 doors or something. You have stuff to do. You don't just play verrcut and all of that stuff. You can just keep the layout strict, and it makes it more fun and innovative. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Yeah, I mean, again, these videos are going to be short just because, like, there's nothing included to the game at all. So, yeah, like, there's nothing for War at War to really talk about that much. Anyways, peace.